While there is disarray within the Congress and indications of enormous internal strife, it has to do with two heartland states, Madhya Pradesh and Jharkhand. To start with, there's a frantic will he, won't he ongoing with regards to Kamal Nath. The former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister is in Delhi, along with his son Kamal Nath, who is also the Member of Parliament in Lok Sabha from Chhindwara. As per sources, both Kamal Nath and Kamal Nath may be seeking an entry into the BJP. Kamal Nath has been non-committal in his responses to the media when asked directly so far. In the latest, while attending a funeral event, he said he hadn't spoken to anyone and that he would inform the media the first when there's something to say. Listen in.
अगर ऐसी कोई बात हुई सबसे पहले मैं आपको सूचित करूंगा। अभी तो मैं 13वीं में जा रहा हूँ। अच्छा। आप लोगों को भी चलना, चलिए मेरे साथ।
सर, भाजपा में शामिल होने की नकुल नाथ जी की भी बात हो रही है।
मेरी तो कहीं बात नहीं हुई। अगर ऐसी कोई बात हुई सबसे पहले मैं आपको सूचित करूंगा। अभी तो मैं 13वीं में जा रहा हूँ। अच्छा। आप लोगों को भी चलना, चलिए मेरे साथ।
सर, भाजपा में शामिल होने की नकुल नाथ जी की भी बात हो रही है।
मेरी तो कहीं बात नहीं हुई।
While Kamal Nath is keeping his cards close to his chest, his close aide and former Madhya Pradesh Minister Sajjan Singh Verma has dropped a fresh hint. He says that he cannot guarantee that Kamal Nath will be in the party beyond tomorrow.
कमल नाथ जी से काफी मोबाइल पे काफी 3-4 बार बात हो गई है। अब चूंकि बैठ के कुछ मुद्दों पे विचार विमर्श करना है, कोई ऐसा तो है कि कमल नाथ जी ने कोई निर्णय ले लिया हो, बताएंगे ना। तो अब मैं अंदर जा रहा हूँ, बात भी हुई है राहुल जी से उनकी, तो वही उन मुद्दों पे चर्चा करके निर्णय कमल नाथ जी का यही है कि कल भी वो कांग्रेस में थे, आज भी कांग्रेस में और कल भी कांग्रेस में रहेंगे। परसों का मैं नहीं कहता।
Sources indicate there may be more hurdles for Kamal Nath and Kamal Nath. On one hand, the BJP may be non-committal on Kamal Nath, but is perhaps more keen to Kamal Nath. As per sources, Kamal Nath is in touch with the BJP as well. Also, the Congress MLAs who are close to Kamal Nath may not be so keen on joining the BJP. As per sources, they don't think the MLAs close to Jyotiraditya Scindia got their due when they jumped ship despite helping the BJP former government in Madhya Pradesh. In such a situation, Kamal Nath and Kamal Nath will not be able to help them within the BJP. The Congress, however, says that this is not the case and that nobody is leaving. Digvijay Singh says that he is in touch with Kamal Nath and so is the Congress leadership. And the Madhya Pradesh Congress chief Jeetu Patwari also said that all of these talks are just imagination.
दबाव ईडी का, आईटी का, सीबीआई का जो सब पर है वो उन पर भी है, लेकिन कमलनाथ जी का चरित्र दबाव में आने वाला नहीं रहा है। आप लोगों ने पिछले 15 दिन में और कोई खबर ही आपके पास नहीं है किसके अलावा?
वो खुद क्यों खंडन नहीं कर रहे?
और कैसे खंडन करेंगे कि उन्होंने ज्वाइन नहीं किया, उन्होंने इस्तीफा दिया, और क्या खंडन होगा?
कमल नाथ जी और नकुल नाथ जी को लेकर अटकलें चल रही है कि वो कांग्रेस छोड़कर भाजपा की सदस्यता कर रहे हैं, कितनी सच्चाई है?
भ्रमित बात।
सज्जन सिंह वर्मा सहित कांग्रेस के कई विधायक भी
सारी भ्रमित।
आप मान रहे सिरे से कि वो नहीं ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं? तमाम अटकलें चल रही है।
जाने की भी खबर नहीं। एक भी विधायक ने कमल नाथ ने सज्जन वर्मा कोई नहीं जाना।
On the other hand, there's a school of thought that the Congress disrespected Kamal Nath by removing him from the state Congress chief's post and not nominating him to Rajya Sabha. There's also an opinion within the BJP that Kamal Nath should be denied entry because of allegations against him in the 1984 anti-Sikh riots case.
माननीय कमल नाथ जी ने कांग्रेस के साथ में काम किया है, बहुत अच्छा काम किया है, लेकिन पार्टी के द्वारा जो पार्टी के अभिनेता है कांग्रेस पार्टी के, उनके द्वारा पूरा का पूरा चुनाव का ठिकरा माननीय कमल नाथ जी जानते कि वरिष्ठ जो नेता है, मैं राष्ट्रीय नेता हैं, उन्होंने ऐसा किया है जो माननीय कमल नाथ जी को बगैर बताए हुए प्रदेश अध्यक्ष से हटा दिया गया और राज्यसभा की टिकट मांगी, उनको राज्यसभा टिकट भी नहीं दिया गया। न कहीं मान सम्मान में उनकी ठेस पहुंच रही है। यदि हमारे नेता के मान सम्मान प्रतिष्ठा में कोई छाप या कुछ धूमिल होती है तो हम लोगों का बहुत दर्द है। हम लोग जहां माननीय कमल नाथ जी जाएंगे और जहां जिस तरह कमल नाथ जी निराकरण करेंगे उस तरह उनके साथ हम।
1984 के अंदर जो सिखों का नरसंहार हुआ, उस नरसंहार के अंदर कमल नाथ एक मुख्य आरोपी है और ये वो व्यक्ति है जिसने गुरु तेग बहादुर जी का जो स्थान है, जो गुरुद्वारा रकाबगंज साहिब है, उस गुरुद्वारा रकाबगंज साहिब को जलाने का पाप कमल नाथ ने किया। उसको वहां पे 3 लोगों को जिंदा जलाने का काम कमल नाथ ने किया, जिसके खिलाफ चश्मदीद गवाही एक इंडियन एक्सप्रेस के उस समय के पत्रकार संजय सूरी ने दी। उसके खिलाफ मैं अनशन पे बैठा, उसके बाद एसआईटी की जांच शुरू हुई। ऐसे कमलनाथ के लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी में कोई दरवाजा खुला नहीं है और कमलनाथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी में नहीं आ रहे हैं।
Let's quickly open this up with our guest joining us this evening. We have political analyst Pradeep Mahar with us. But my first question is to Mr. Pankaj Sharma, who's also live with us on the broadcast. Good evening, Mr. Sharma. What's your sense? Do you think Kamal Nath is going to be next in line to be jumping ship to the BJP along with his son? What's your sense, sir?
I don't think his ideological commitment is so weak that he can leave Congress and go to BJP. First of all, he has been all his life, he was one of those who were running the Congress. He is still a very important person in the Congress party. And now, these days, why do people leave their party and join another party? They do it for getting reward of an office. So he doesn't need any reward. The driving force behind, leaving any party by anyone is mostly the greed for money. I don't think Kamal Nath needs money. So he is not power hungry. He doesn't need all this. Why will he leave Congress and go to BJP? So all this is humbug. BJP is in a very bad shape. Its IT cell is trying to create all sorts of atmosphere against Congress leaders just to weaken the India alliance. And this trend has increased multifold in last 9-10 years because we have a ruling dispensation at the national level that does not believe in value-based politics.
Okay.
And rather than supervising the
but doesn't he have reasons more than one, Mr. Pankaj Sharma, to actually make that big decision, that big move? Whether or not he's going to be welcomed by one and all in the BJP is a different story. We just heard it from Mr. Bagga. Given the sentiments that the BJP workers, especially the grassroots level, has held against him with regards to the 1984 anti-Sikh riots case, that's a different story and perhaps for a different day. But hasn't the Congress given him enough reasons for him to take that big decision? He has been sidelined, hasn't he?
What reasons Congress has given him?
Not being nominated to Rajya Sabha, not being allowed to continue as the Madhya Pradesh Congress chief. Aren't those big reasons?
I don't think he was interested in getting Rajya Sabha. Number two, he himself resigned from the presidentship of the state unit after party lost the election there. So, it's not that he was removed. He was never removed. He himself resigned. He told the leadership, as per my information, that he doesn't want to continue as the state chief now. And this should be given to some young leader now, the responsibility.
Okay, the responsibility was given willingly is what you're telling us. Mr. Pradeep Mahar, not being renominated as the state chief, not being nominated to the Rajya Sabha, not strong enough reasons as per Mr. Pankaj Sharma. But the BJP also is not going to be in a very easy position, if at all, Mr. Kamal Nath, of course, except for the 2024 interest and perspective. There's not much for the BJP as well, especially given how the BJP has strongly opined against Mr. Kamal Nath through and through.
No, at this point in time, this is not important whether the Kamal Nath is going to join BJP or not. That is a secondary thing. He might have some discussions, some kind of discussions might be going on. Well, nobody knows about it, and it's quite too early to, comment on this. But basically, we should be, at least Congress people should be analyzing why people are running away from the Congress. That is the main topic that needs to be analyzed by the Congress themselves. First of all, their leadership is completely shattered. And that is the reason the people who had been working for the Congress since a long time, they are finding themselves to be alone. They are finding that they do not have any concrete kind of a leadership. They do not have any agenda as far as these coming elections are concerned. On one hand, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi has placed a complete, point by point route how to reach, how to grow India, what has to be done. He has a goal that he wants to take India to 5 trillion economy, where Rahul Gandhi has only one agenda, or overall Congress has only one agenda. That is to defeat Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That's it. So, can any party survive on such a stupid kind of an agenda? So this is why what is happening is the people who have been working, who had a very good aura around with the people, now they are finding that people are running away from them.
Okay, Kamal Nath, for example, is a case in point, Mr. Pankaj Sharma. He's worked with three generations of the Gandhi family. And given that this is a possibility that is being spoken of today, isn't it high time for the Congress to introspect? After Ashok Chavan and Baba Siddiqui, if it's Kamal Nath next, there is serious introspection that needs to be done. The Prime Minister, like Mr. Pradeep Mahor is saying, is talking about working towards a Viksit Bharat, and there is only Viksit disintegration happening in the opposition camp, especially in the Congress.
I would agree that Congress must introspect. I would agree that Congress should give very, very serious attention to the internal functioning style. But, no point in shouting out loud that, oh, people leaving Congress is not able to hold its leaders. See, the root cause of this problem lies somewhere else. We should concentrate on that. This is not a crisis for a particular political party. This is actually confronting the fundamental value system of our democracy. And we must identify those elements and forces which are encouraging the trend for their short-term shallow gains. And in the course, they are bumping off the underlying character of India's democracy.
Mr. Mahor is saying there is no faith in leadership. There is no faith in Rahul Gandhi. He may be carrying on with his Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra, but the Congress's workers, leaders are completely unhappy at the manner in which things are speeding up, especially so close to 2024 elections.
That could be your assessment. I don't think Congress workers are unhappy with Rahul Gandhi. Congress workers are very happy with Rahul Gandhi, whatever he is doing. This Nyaya Yatra is a very important step. And he is doing it to strengthen the party. He is doing it to strengthen the roots of the democracy in this country, which are facing a very, very serious danger. So I don't think people...
Okay, but most certainly, the Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra is not going to be seeing a similar support, because remember, Ashok Chavan, like I mentioned his name, was interestingly one of those players in the Congress party who played a key role as far as Maharashtra leg of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, the first 1.0 Yatra is concerned. And things most certainly have turned ever since. But Mr. Pradeep Mahor, if you want to quickly respond to Mr. Pankaj Sharma.
No, as he's saying that Congress workers are not unhappy. So I'm really surprised if they are not unhappy in such a critical situation when party is disintegrating, when the leadership is completely broken, where leadership does not have any agenda. They should be discussing with their leadership that something has to be done. If they are still, quite happy, then there is some problem. There is some problem with these people. They are not able to speak. The only reason can be they are not able to speak to the leadership. There is no open forum with the politicians and the leadership altogether in Congress. This is what I feel. And on every step of Rahul Gandhi, every step in Bharat Jodo or Todo, whatever yatra you call it, in that yatra, every step one Congress worker is leading. So this is a pathetic kind of a situation, and they should definitely have introspected, and there should be some kind of an issue with them that Congress is not doing something as it should have been. So if they are so satisfied, it's completely like Rahul Gandhi is willing to prove our dream that Bharat...
Besides Mr. Pankaj Sharma, when confronted, Kamal Nath has not come out with a clear no. He has, of course, dodged those direct questions. He says, you will be the first one to know too. The media putting out those questions to him straight up. And what's interesting is what has been said by Mr. Sajjan Verma, close aide of Kamal Nath, who says, Kamal Nath Congress के साथ थे, हैं और रहेंगे, पर परसों का पता नहीं, कल तक तो रहेंगे.
No, and
he has removed the Congress symbol from his social media.
Yes, Nakul Nath has removed the Congress from his Twitter bio.
Right.
Mr. Sharma.
See, Sajjan Singh Verma is not an official spokesperson for Mr. Kamal Nath. And you just...
But he's still a Congress leader, Mr. Pankaj Sharma. He's still a Congress leader, and he says, "Pata nahi parso kya hoga."
No, it's all. I mean, he's a Congress leader and he's close to Kamal Nath ji. That's a different thing. See, you must be aware of one more fact that after 2014, around 125 persons who fought MPs and MLAs elections on BJP tickets have left BJP. This is also a fact. So it is not it's not that only people are leaving from Congress. BJP has also lost several of its important leaders in the states. So this trend should be seen in a different. It has a different
this is a
dimension.
fact which is there only in his Excel sheet. There is only one Excel sheet in this world where this fact is placed. That is his own.
Okay, amidst all of this, what's interesting is it's almost a rerun of what happened in 2020 when Jyotiraditya Scindia staged a rebellion. He too was the first to remove, the Congress tag from his, from his Twitter handle, and that's what's been done by Kamal Nath's son Nakul Nath as well. Whether or not it's going to be the father-son, it's going to be just Nakul Nath or several others, all of that remains to be seen. That's a story we're tracking very closely. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. We head into a very quick, sharp break with that.